Let's be real for a second. Most men go through life never hearing the truth about their testicles. We joke about them in locker rooms, we learn a few health warnings here and there, but no one really tells us that they're more than just reproductive equipment. The truth is, your testicles are like a mirror, quietly reflecting your overall health. They don't just tell the story of fertility, they reveal what's happening with your energy, your hormones, your confidence, even your longevity. And if you're a man in your 40s, 50s, or beyond, paying attention to these signals becomes more important than ever. Because here's the thing, your body is always talking to you. The question is, are you listening? In this video, we're breaking the silence. We're going to uncover 11 things your testicles can reveal about you. Some of them might surprise you, some might concern you, but all of them can give you the power to understand yourself better and take control of your health in a way most men never do.
Let me share something most men never hear. The color of your scrotum actually tells a story about your circulation and overall health. I know, most guys never think about it, but here's the truth. A healthy scrotum usually looks pink or slightly darker than the rest of your skin. That's your blood flowing normally. But if you start noticing unusual changes, like it turning purplish, bluish, or even a reddish tone that doesn't go away, your body might be waving a red flag. It could be poor blood flow, inflammation, or even a vascular issue developing under the surface. Think about it. Your heart works hard to pump blood everywhere. If circulation isn't reaching one of the most sensitive areas of your body, what does that say about the rest of your system? Don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Check in with yourself regularly. Ask, is this new? Is it lasting? If the answer is yes, it's worth a conversation with your doctor. Awareness is power, and sometimes catching small signs early can make the biggest difference later on.
Have you ever noticed that dull ache down there after you've been sitting for hours? Maybe at your desk, on a long flight, or behind the wheel? Most men brush it off, thinking it's just from the chair or the position. But your body is smarter than that. That ache is often a subtle signal your circulation isn't as strong as it should be. Think about it. Blood flow is life. When it slows down, even for a while, your testicles feel it first. They're sensitive, and they're designed to respond quickly to changes in your body. If you ignore those signals, you're ignoring the way your body asks for movement, for oxygen, for a reset. The fix? It's not complicated. Every hour, stand up, stretch, take a short walk. Give your body a chance to move that blood again. If you keep feeling discomfort, even with breaks, don't dismiss it. Bring it up with your doctor. Sometimes those quiet aches are telling the story long before bigger problems show up. Listening now could save you later.
Ever notice that some days your testicles just feel more sensitive than usual? Not in a good way, more like a strange soreness or an uncomfortable pressure when there really shouldn't be. Most men never connect that feeling to stress, but the truth is, your body does. Here's what happens. When you're under constant stress, your body pumps out cortisol, the stress hormone. Over time, high cortisol works against your testosterone, and when testosterone dips, your entire system shifts. Energy drops, your desire fades, and yes, even your testicles can become more sensitive or achy. It's your body's way of whispering, slow down. Something's off. Think about it. Stress doesn't just live in your head, it shows up everywhere. Your shoulders get tight, your sleep gets shallow, and your reproductive system feels the weight too. So if you've been running on empty, pushing through without rest, pay attention to those signals. Sometimes the most powerful step you can take isn't another hustle. It's giving yourself permission to breathe, recover, and reset.
Let's talk about something most men never pay attention to: the size of their testicles. Sounds awkward, right? But here's the truth. Your testicles are the main factory for testosterone. When everything is working well, they keep a steady shape and firmness. But if you notice they've gotten noticeably smaller over time or softer than before, that can be a sign your testosterone production is slipping. And low testosterone doesn't just mean a lower sex drive. It shows up as fatigue that coffee can't fix, trouble focusing, muscle loss, even a quiet loss of confidence. Many men in their 40s, 50s, and beyond chalk these changes up to just getting older. But sometimes it's really your hormones talking. This isn't about panic, it's about awareness. If you notice those changes, talk with your doctor, get your levels checked, and take back control. Because the truth is, testosterone is more than a number. It's your energy, your presence, your drive. Paying attention now can give you years of stronger, healthier living.
Most men notice that their scrotum changes with temperature. It hangs lower when it's warm and pulls tighter when it's cold. That's normal. But here's something worth paying attention to. If your scrotum always seems unusually tight, even when you're relaxed and in a warm room, or if it's hanging much lower than it used to, your body may be telling you something. A constantly tight scrotum can sometimes point to pelvic floor tension or even a hormonal imbalance. On the other hand, excessive sagging can be linked to weakening connective tissue as you age, or to something called a varicocele, a condition where veins in the scrotum enlarge, similar to varicose veins in your legs. Now, none of this is cause for instant panic. These changes are often part of the natural aging process, but they're also signals worth noticing. Because when you understand what's normal for you, you can catch the not-so-normal early. And that's when you have the most power to do something about it. Here's something most men never do, but should. Take a moment, once a month, to actually feel your testicles. Not out of worry, but out of awareness. Normally, they should feel smooth, oval-shaped and firm with just a little spring to them. But if you ever notice a hard lump, swelling on one side, or a change in texture that doesn't feel right, don't brush it off. Testicular cancer is rare, but when it does happen, it's one of the most treatable cancers if caught early. That's the key, early. And you're the first line of defense. No doctor, no test, no scan is as powerful as you simply knowing what normal feels like for your own body. Think about it this way. You check your car, your bank account, your house, but your own health? That deserves the same attention. A 2-minute self-exam could give you peace of mind for the rest of the month. And if something ever feels off, you'll catch it early, when it's easiest to fix.
Let's be honest. Most guys don't think twice about their underwear. You grab what's in the drawer, throw it on, and get on with your day. But here's what nobody told you.
those tight briefs you've been wearing for years might be doing more harm than you realize. When fabric presses your testicles in too close, day after day, it can interfere with blood flow, slow hormone production, and even dull your nerve response. It's like keeping your body in a constant squeeze, when what it really needs is room to breathe. And as we get older, circulation matters even more. Testosterone doesn't flow like it used to in our 20s, and every small pressure adds up. The fix isn't complicated. Swap those old tight briefs for looser boxers or performance underwear made with breathable material. Let your body regulate its own temperature and stay comfortable. Sometimes the smallest change, like the underwear you put on in the morning, can make a big difference in how much energy, confidence, and vitality you carry through the day.
Here's something most men never connect. The hair down there can actually tell you a lot about your hormones. It's not just about grooming or age. If you notice your pubic hair is thinning out, falling faster than it used to, or changing in texture, that could be your body hinting at lower testosterone or even issues with your thyroid. Now, let's be clear, some change is normal with age. Just like the hair on your head may gray or thin, the same can happen below the belt. But when it happens quickly or along with other signs like fatigue, lower drive, or changes in muscle mass, that's when it's worth paying closer attention. Your hormones are the silent drivers of your energy, mood, and vitality. When they're balanced, you feel strong and steady. When they dip, the signs show up in places most men never think to look. So don't ignore the little things. Sometimes a small change in your body hair is really your health tapping you on the shoulder, asking you to check in.
Your lifestyle shows up everywhere, and yes, even in your testicles. You might not notice it at first, but over time, the choices you make leave their mark. Too much sugar, late nights with little sleep, heavy drinking, or spending long hours sitting down, all of it slows your hormones and chips away at how well your body performs. It's not just about what you see in the mirror. When your habits drag you down, your testicles respond too. Hormone production dips, energy fades, and before long, you start feeling older than you really are. But here's the good news, the opposite is also true. Clean up your diet, drink more water, move your body every day, and get deeper rest, and you'll feel the difference, not just in your muscles or your mood, but in your reproductive health as well. Your body is always listening. Your testicles are always reflecting. And the small choices you make each day are writing the story of how strong, vibrant, and alive you get to feel tomorrow.
Your body is smarter than you think. Take your scrotum. It works like a natural thermostat. When it's cold, it pulls your testicles closer to your body for warmth. When it's hot, it lets them hang lower to cool down. And there's a good reason for that. Sperm need to stay a few degrees cooler than the rest of your body to stay healthy. But here's where lifestyle steps in. If your scrotum is always overheated, maybe from tight underwear, long hours sitting, or constant exposure to heat, your fertility can take a hit. Sperm quality drops when the environment is too warm for too long. It's like trying to store milk outside the fridge. It just doesn't last. This isn't only about having kids. It's about keeping your body in balance and giving your reproductive system the best chance to function well no matter your age. So give your boys some breathing room. Choose looser, breathable clothing. Stand up and move.
Sometimes, protecting your health is as simple as letting your body do what it was designed to do.
Here's something most men don't realize. The state of your testicles can influence more than your health. It can shape the way you carry yourself as a man. When your hormones are steady and your body feels balanced, it shows. You stand taller, your posture is stronger, and there's a quiet confidence in the way you move through the world. But when things are off, when energy dips, libido fades, or discomfort lingers, you feel it too, even if you can't always put it into words. That lack of drive, that sense of being off your game, often traces back to what's happening inside your body. This isn't about ego, and it's not about chasing youth. It's about alignment. Your body, your energy, and your presence all working together. And when you take care of yourself, resting well, managing stress, getting your hormones checked, you're not just protecting your health. You're stepping into your full presence as a man. That quiet strength, people around you can feel it, even before you say a word.
So here's the truth. Every small change you notice in your testicles is a message. It's your body's way of speaking to you. And no, you don't need to live in fear. What you need is awareness, paired with simple lifestyle adjustments and regular check-ins with your doctor. Because your testicles aren't just about reproduction. They're tied to your energy, your drive, your confidence, and even how you show up as a man in your relationships. When you care for them, you're really caring for your whole self, your vitality, your presence, and your future. So don't ignore what your body is whispering. Pay attention. Care for yourself. That's not weakness. It's wisdom. It's the mark of a man who chooses to live strong, live aware, and live fully. And if this video opened your eyes even a little, hit that subscribe button. Join a community of men who are learning to take charge of their health, their masculinity, and their life. Because when you do, everything else in your life gets better too.